Hi guys, my name's Shiels down here at Trafford Golf Centre in Manchester, and we're going to be doing a test of shafts. And it's going to be an interesting one. In my hand I've got an extra stiff shaft and a stiff shaft. Both in 65 grams from the same manufacturer, from Ping, the Tour Flex, same length. And I honestly don't know which is which. I'm not going to look. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put it in the new Ping G30LS Tech driver. Hit 5 with one, 5 with the other, see if there's any difference at all. I'm just going to go into it completely blind, and then we're going to have a look at the end which one was hit first and which one was second. So I'd know by the end shot, I'll have a look and see which of the shafts are actually in the driver at that point, and I know which one I hit first and second, but apart from that, I'm not going to know. Okay, so you're going to get some close-ups maybe on the screen, but you can see the very small S and X on the shaft, so there's no way I can look. I don't even dare look at them at the moment. I'm going to go with this one first. I'm going to go with this one first. I'm going to put the other one down. I'm not going to look. I'm just going to put the head into the shaft. Now I've been using a 10.5 head, but cranking it down to 9.9. So that's the only thing I'm going to do. Take it down 0.6 of a degree. Screw it in. Give it a smack. I'm excited about this. I don't know which driver this one is. I honestly don't. I don't know what shaft, sorry, it is. So let's give it a hit, let's give it a whirl, see what happens. GC2 real golf balls on the HMT as well. Right, I don't feel any different at the moment. I don't know what this shaft is, I really don't. Let's go 5 and then see what the results are. So this is producing the yellow line on the simulator. Yellow line is shaft 1. I don't know what shaft 1 is. I'm just going to see how it performs. That felt good. Give you a bit of feedback. That felt nice, but it was a good hit, so I'm sure it's going to do. That also felt very good. Right, I'm going to hit, in fact, just so you don't think I'm in any way, that's a great hit actually, in any way, shape or form fixing this. I'm not going to cut away from the camera. I'm just going to hit every single shot, 5 shots in a row. There's not going to be one single, apart from showing you the simulator, not going to be a cutaway. So left shot, horrible left shot. Me, the shaft, terrible strike. I would say terrible strike more than anything. Really bad shot actually. Right, let's go 2 more. Yeah, better hit. Not quite as good as the first 2, but that was more, didn't quite find the middle of the club. I feel like I kind of don't know the club I'm hitting. I feel like I'm almost trying to not look at the club. Let's go 1 more. Right, 5 shots. 2 terrible shots. 3 really good ones. Yeah, 2 that went down that left-hand side, not great. Right, so I'm going to unscrew this shaft. I'm going to stick it on the floor, I'm going to swap shafts. I'm going to go on to shaft number 2 on the simulator. It was a shame actually, there was 3 really nice hits in there and then a couple of really scrappy ones. But a lot of that could have done with, well, a lot of that was strike really. To be fair, I do hit the ball left anyway. Come on, get out. Right, shaft number 1, down there. I don't know what this shaft is. Shaft number 2, 0.6 degrees down again, so it's 9.9 degrees. I'm going to leave there on the mat as I swap shaft 1 to shaft 2. Oh, actually, sorry, that was on the sim. Sorry, that was shaft 2. So the actual line on that, I've just didn't swap it over. That was classified as shaft 2. It confuses me even more now. But remember, the yellow line was number 1. That was the first club that I hit. Right. Next shaft. Green line we should produce now. There's the green line. So it's gone right. Is that shaft? Is that me? We'll see. I felt like I hit that one really well, to be fair. And it was really well. 320, 319. That felt good. Really good hit. There's my left one. There's my normal left shot. Creeping in there. Feels like a weird test this. It feels like it's like almost like blindfolded. Like I don't know what club I'm hitting, but that's the only way we can really test it without knowing. Let's go 3 more. Another one just slightly down the right. These aren't my best golf shots in the world here, but still all right. They're down there. I've not hit this one anywhere near as straight yet, so is that anything to do with the shaft? We'll see. It's a better hit. Really good hit. This one seems on the sim like it's going further, but it's nowhere near as straight for me at the moment. Right, last one. Yeah, it's down there. So you can see a little bit scatty on the direction of those. Not the greatest hits I've ever had in my life, but it feels like a very weird test this. Right, I'm still not going to look at what shaft is in this driver. I'm still not going to do it. I'm going to leave them there. I'm going to bring all the figures up on screen. So remember, even though on the top it does say shaft 2, that was, the yellow ones was shaft number 1. The first one that hit. The yellow, the top 5 is the first 5 shots that I hit. So the one here. Club head speed 111.3. So that could be the stiff or extra stiff according to the kind of books and the manual. Let's go across. Spin rate's 2,235. It's all right. What else number? 275 of carry distance. 300 total distance. Now I missed to the left most of the time there. So every shot missed to the left of straight, every single one. And on average it was 28 yards left. So not great, not the best shots I've ever hit in my life. That's what sometimes can happen on a fitting almost as well. If you go to a fitting, you might not hit it the best you've ever hit it. Then the second set of 5 shots, which is the shaft currently in the driver now. That's the green section, which does say shaft 1, but it was the second one that hit. Club head speed, identical, 111.7, where it was 111.3 before, no difference. Ball speed, no difference, no difference, no difference, no difference. Total spin came down by about 200. But if we look at that, went up, apologise, went up by about 200, but there is a shot there, the third shot that was 3,100. That can be locked down to strike. It could have been, didn't quite hit the middle of the face. Interestingly, with the shaft that's currently in the driver, I've hit it left and right. I hit it left 33 yards, which is, no, it's too far, way too far. And right by 33 yards and left by 40. So my dispersion wasn't anywhere near as good. It does feel like a weird test, this. Don't like it so far, it just feels odd. But anyway, that's the results. So, carry distance went 5 yards further in the air. Felt like it had gone further, I must admit. Total distance 2 yards further, but I just don't know which is which. So guess, which one is which? Out of those numbers, which is the stiff and which is the extra stiff? Maybe just go down in the comments box at the moment and say shaft, or let's go with yellow and green. Yellow is the first shot, was that extra stiff or stiff? Green was the second shaft that's in the club, was that extra stiff or stiff? I don't know. I don't even want to look. If I was to predict, and I might get this wrong, if I was to predict, I would possibly say from feel, I don't know. I would maybe say the second shaft, the one that's currently in the driver, could be the extra stiff, and this could be the stiff, but I don't know. Should we find out? So this one. This is the stiff. So the first 5 shots that I hit was the stiff flex. Now, most of them did move left, And generally when they say a shaft is a bit too soft, it can move a little bit too far left. Just saying. And the extra stiff is the one is currently in the driver. Yes, that went a little bit right and left, but went a lot further. Feel-wise, it felt like it had gone a bit further, but I couldn't tell which one was which. It was more of a guess at the end. That's the end of the video. Really, I kind of don't know what to say from it. It was a blind test. Please do take the figures as you wish. I'm going to be doing more shaft testing. Just wanted to get one out there early on. Stiff versus extra stiff, completely blind test. I did not know which one was which. They were the results. Take from it what you wish. Please do subscribe, comment down below, and check out future videos on some shafts. I feel like I've said shafts quite a lot this video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Right, just in case, I just had an afterthought after we stopped filming, just in case you've got any queries or whether it was the right one or the wrong one, I'm going to bring this up to camera. Hopefully you can see this. We're focusing on the X. Is that going to get it? Yeah. And that's the one that's currently in the driver, and the stiff, see it there, is the one that was not driverless head. Just in case you are really thinking that there was any kind of conspiracy theory there wasn't. I'll see you next time.